carefully worded, in fact proved. The book is a clear recollection of every tournament I have been to. It is my hope that this book will enlighten future generations on what it has been.
So that was Baby Jet Asamoah Gyan there at the launch of his book last Friday. In that launch, he was named the ambassador for Ghana for Qatar 2022 World Cup. We'll look at how he was named as the ambassador, some things that he revealed at that launch, including why that Iwolomonko name came about, how it came about in the Black Stars camp. And we'll also look at Thomas Partey's injury situation with the Gunners. Last 2 days before their game versus West Ham United on Sunday, which they won and are now in pole position for the top 4, Arteta claimed, said that was the end of the season for Thomas Partey. Now, in another post, the situation which keeps being very fluid in terms of situation update is that Thomas Partey has hinted that he could make it before the season ends. So we'll have a look at all that today. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. So we'll start from the camp of Baby Jet Asamoah Gyan, the man who has launched his new book, which I'm going to copy very soon. I've ordered mine, and I hope it will be as interesting as is being proclaimed. At the launch, there were so many top men, legends of the game of football across the world, and it was great to see all those stars aligned in the same building. The president of the land was then Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo to grace the occasion for a young man who is one of the legends of the game of football, undoubtedly. Ghana's highest goal scorer with 51 goals in 109 appearances. He is Ghana's and Africa's highest goal scorer with 6 goals in the World Cup. Second highest goal scorer at the African Cup of Nations. This man has done a lot for the country and for the continent and deserved every single accolade and adulation he got on Friday. His book, titled Legendary, was launched. And at the launch of the book, a lot of things were revealed. A documentary was given to him, talking about chronicling the life of Baby Jet Asamoah Gyan from his young days to getting a first call up to the Black Stars in 2003, and then making Ghana known to most parts of the world at the 2006 World Cup, in our very first World Cup, where he scored one of the fastest goal at the World Cup at the time. Great for Baby Jet Asamoah Gyan. And now at the launch of his book, he was named and given the ambassadorial role for Qatar 2022. The Black Stars are going to take part in the World Cup. Asamoah Gyan has reiterated that he is open to joining the camp for the national team for the Black Stars, possibly in a playing role, but he needs to get in shape. He has already stated that clearly, and that is one of the things he is looking to do. But at the launch, he was named as the ambassador for the Ghana Qatar 2022 World Cup campaign. Let's have a look at the video where he was named as the ambassador for the Black Stars campaign in November.
Asamoah Gyan, we are conferred on you by the courtesy of Mr. President, the tourism ambassador for this country. For 2022 Qatar World Cup, we want you to be an ambassador. And my colleague, Asamoah Gyan, please come. Confer this on you. Use your experiences to promote Ghana. Ghana is not only the most beautiful country in Africa, it's the most attractive. Our sports legends help make Ghana the most valuable brand in Africa. Asamoah Gyan, we start with you to lead the chart and make Ghana a very successful brand. Mr. President launched the Beyond the Return project in 2019. That led to over 1 million people coming to Ghana. We followed up with Destination Ghana. So, Asamoah Gyan, help us get 2 million people coming to Ghana this year as tourists. This is it.
So there you saw the Baby Jet Asamoah Gyan being named the ambassador for the Ghana Black Stars in their campaign in Qatar 2022. Asamoah Gyan is really eulogized by a lot of footballers who are now some coming to play for Ghana. Jojo Alcott, in my interview with him, said Baby Jet Asamoah Gyan is one man who they all looked up to when he was growing up. They all sat down in their couch and watched him, especially at the 2010 World Cup. Antoine Semenyo repeated that this man has done a lot for the country and he deserves every single thing he is getting right now. At the launch too, there were some revelations made. There's praise Ewole Monko, which has become attributed to Asamoah Gyan, was explained. How did it come about? Gary Al Smith sat with Baby Jet Asamoah Gyan to explain how that came about. Let's have a listen to that part of the interview.
We were having a buffet, all the players, and he loves shrimp.
Oh.
Yeah, so shrimp in Ghana, the name of the shrimp is monko, and we call it monko in Ghana. So anytime he tastes the shrimp, he says, "Ewo monko," which means the monko is sweet. It tastes good. Ewo monko. And then I was like, yeah, I also tasted it. I was like, what? Ewo monko. And then Langabel, the drummer, he came. So Langabel came, and then he was like, "Ewo le monko." So he brought the le to it, so it became Ewo le monko. So it became,
and you put it in a song and immortalized the expression.
And it became my term, So Ewo le monko signifies a lot of things, like you see a nice car, you say, car with the Ewo le monko,
You score a nice goal.
Go Ewo le monko, like president is there, President Ewo le monko, so. So, and now my friend Adebayo has taken over. Anytime I call him, "Hey, so now Adebayo has taken the Ewole Monko from me.
So there you heard how Ewole Monko came about. Baby Jet Asamoah Gyan explaining that Stephen Appiah, Langabel, all were part in coining that catchphrase, which he became associated with, and he got singing in most of his tracks with Castro and everything. The book, he said, is 400 plus pages, if I'm not mistaken. I will be reading it and giving you my thoughts on it. So that is it there on the front of Baby Jet Asamoah Gyan. His book has been launched. He has been named the ambassador for Ghana's campaign at Qatar 2022. Everything is set for him. He has explained why some catchphrase like Ewole Monko has been given, or why he was attributed, or how it came about, essentially. My next story has to do with Thomas Partey. It doesn't look like Partey will be ready until the end of the season. His coach Arteta, before their game versus West Ham United on Sunday, said Partey is progressing, but he had a significant injury, so we don't expect him to make progress quickly enough to see him again this season, Arteta said in that pre-match presser. Thomas suffered his latest injury earlier this month, that was in April, versus Crystal Palace, where his team lost 3-0. However, the latest report coming in suggests that the 28-year-old took to social media to suggest he will return to action with the Gunners. The Ghana international has hinted he could make a return to the squad before the end of the season. He missed his side's 3 consecutive losses before their resurgence versus Chelsea and Manchester United and then West Ham. In his absence, Arsenal have relied on Egypt international Mohamed El Nene, who has started in the last 3 matches where the Gunners have registered wins. While Arsenal manager Arteta has ruled out the player for the rest of the season, it seems Partey is not giving up yet. On Monday, Arsenal's official Twitter handle posted a video of defender Gabriel Magalhaes diving to head home across from Gabriel Martinelli for the winning goal against West Ham in the London Stadium. And Partey responded, Tom x Tom, where Tom 1 means Takehiro Tomiyasu soon. His statement also in response to defender Takehiro Tomiyasu, who returned from injury in the game against West Ham, and an indication he will play with him before the season ends. So Thomas Partey, the stats are there. Arteta says Arsenal have a higher win percentage with Partey in the team, and there's no denying that. Does this post by Thomas Partey mean he will be returning soon? Time will tell. This weekend, the Ghana square off for their North London rivals for a place in the top 4. We'll see what happens on that front, and we'll see if Thomas Partey can get ready at least in time for Ghana's campaign in the African Cup of Nations 2023 qualifiers, which begins later this month, 30th to the 14th, match day 1 and 2. So that has been it for today. Talking about Baby Jet Asamoah Gyan's book launch on Saturday, and Thomas Partey, could he return for the Gunners? Let me know your thoughts in the comments box on everything. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great holiday. Enjoy the rest of the week.